Welcome back to WGLNA Season 2, Week 2. Just finished our little halftime break. Hope you enjoyed that. I forget the name of that video, but it's... dang it, it was on the tip of my tongue. But we played that a number of times at PAX, the recent event I was at. Endless War! Thank you to our technical producer, Ian, for that. But they played that a number of times on the big screen. And we all thought... We had this 1 hour long block. Video. I talk about the company. We play a number of videos, introduce the videos. And to get the crowd pumped up, we would, I'd do different things. And we had a lot of raffle tickets and a lot of really cool prizes for the crowd. We had the biggest crowd at PAX, for sure. And we decided to play Endless War. And we had Clay, who was, does a lot of video work for Wargaming. He came out there and he's like, Endless War, just shouting it. And the crowd was not feeling it because they were so tired. It was day number 4 of PAX. They'd been walking around, and so we all liked the idea. We all thought it was a lot of fun, but the crowd was just dead tired. They're like, "We're here for the prizes, Clutch. Just give us the prizes."
If I was there, I would have been into it.
We were. Clay was totally in.
I mean, we have energy to last days. Look at us.
I know.
I mean, we're so energetic by the end of these broadcasts, even.
You have commentated at least 120 World of Tanks battles in the past week.
Past week.
And some change.
Yeah.
Who else has done that on Earth? No one. No one.
So, I was known for casting the most games in a year for StarCraft as well.
Really?
Yeah, in Season 1, Season 2.
Guinness World Record.
I casted the absolute most games out of anybody in the world.
Congratulations, sir. It's an honor to be in your presence. It's also an honor to be in the presence of Cunninghams and Cat Fast Nation. We're ready for the face-off. Gentlemen, good evening. We're going to start with A. Martin from Cunninghams with his Cookie Monster.
Yeah, he's back. He got mad at me last time because I didn't feed him any cookies, so he kept bugging me all match. That's why we lost. So I figured I'd feed him his cookie right off the bat.
That's good.
Hey, Martin, I'm concerned for your well-being, but we'll continue on here. Matchup. You're going to be up against Rummy and Cat Fast Nation. Now, you took down Bernal Empires, game over, and Pub Stars. You had a loss against Fulcrum, but it was a good series. How are you feeling about week number 2, day number 3?
We're feeling pretty good. Kind of bummed about last night because we feel we really could have won that. We got a bit unlucky in the first match and messed up some stuff and a couple of the other ones that we don't normally mess up. So kind of bummed, but we're looking forward to 3-0ing the rest of the league and going from there.
Wow, already some shots fired against Rummy and Cat Fast Nation. Saying it's going to be a 3-0. Rummy, you guys are in a tough spot. There's no beating around the bush. You have no wins so far. Loss against Pub Stars, No Limit, Bernal Empires, and game over. Some people say it's easy to be down, tough to lead on. But I think that your team can still pull out at least some victories for the rest of the league. And if you don't make it to Vegas, it's okay. There is playoffs that could still happen. So what is your mentality? What's your team mentality right now?
We're basically going to use the rest of the season as practice for next season. I mean, that's what it boils down to,
Okay. And that's commendable. Do you have any words?
I mean, if we could get the 3 wins, that'd be great.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm sure a lot of people will be rooting for you. They love to root for the underdog here. But, again, this is still anybody's game. So do you have any words for Cunninghams before we start this battle?
Have fun.
Hey, Martin, response?
Will do.
Ouch. Hey, nice guitar, by the way.
Yeah, nice guitar. Do you play?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to come up...
How sick would that be if
Yeah.
he said no? Clutch. Like, I have a baby grand piano behind me. Do you play? Nope. Just there.
The reason I ask is it could be a roommate's guitar, and they're stored on that side of the room because there's no room on the other side.
I'm just saying.
All right, it's his guitar.
He's framing the shot. All right, he could easily not frame a guitar
Yeah,
behind him.
Fender.
It's a Fender. All right, well, next face-off, will you play something for us? He's like,
I
baby.
suck.
All right,
I
hey,
can
me
play,
too.
but I suck.
I play really basic guitar.
I play Blackbird by the Beatles. That's it.
It's not a bad
It's a great song.
Not a bad song.
Anyway, let's do the coin toss.
That's right. Okay, Cunningham,
Before
you're
A.
gonna have.
Martin gets into his trigonometry.
Yeah,
book.
you're gonna have the higher
That
seat
was
here.
linear algebra.
I'm sorry, linear algebra, another easy math course.
Oh my gosh, something you'll never use in your life. All right.
Excuse me.
Cunningham's.
So linear
Heads or
algebra is
tails?
actually just-
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads, and it is heads. So, will you go for the map or defer? They will defer. Cat Fast Nation, what is your map choice?
Steps.
Steps will be the first map choice, a map we have not seen tonight. What side will you choose to spawn Cunninghams?
Let's take the north.
North side for Steps or Cunninghams. Cat Fast Nation to the south. Gentlemen, best of luck.
It's all about the identity matrix, man. Here we go. Pershing T69, 3 1390s for Cat Fast Nation, 4 1390s, and a WZ-132 for the Cunninghams. Militant going to be sporting that Wheezy.
Militant, indeed, sporting that WZ-132. Countess in the 1390, trying to close up the distance with Commander J and Taka 001 in the red Cunninghams to the north. What are you seeing?
RNG is rigged, making a very bold scouting pattern, although he is hiding pretty nicely. So I thought he was going to go for this rock and just hide there, but he wasn't.
Oh, Commander J is going to be able to see Rummy in his 1390 across the way. He's going to try and land a shot. Oh, and it just barely misses against Rummy. Commander J, maybe another shot against Godzilla Mode. He is not spotted, but Godzilla Mode is along with Abrasive. Abrasive is going down the middle section of that road, and A. Martin could be waiting for him just around the river bend, just around the bend of the road here. Taka is able to get the kill against Abrasive. That was going to be A. Martin trying to land some shots first, but he decided not to fire. Taka is going to be indicating to his teammates, hey, guess what, guys, I'm reloading. Please cover me. And they will. So, first blood goes to Cunninghams.
Clutch, Abrasive took your advice and it was like, yeah, I'll go down this valley. It was a mistake. Because Abrasive needs to learn
It was too late. You have to go.
that his friends need to come too.
Yeah, you have to go when people are still reloading at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right.
an early advantage, but as we can see, very defensive play. Even though both teams are taking kind of forward positions, especially the Cunninghams now, who are all the way in the F line, it's still going to come down to more or less defensive play by both teams.
Exactly. And the northern side, we've seen all sorts of play happening on the defensive, but Soviet was in that area. I'm thinking of like season 1. It was really cool to see.
Sorry guys, I'm super distracted. There's something that's going on in the studio. As it is, RNG is rigged, is out here, going to start converging over to the southeast side, or southwest side, excuse me. And he is swinging around. Are they going to do a west side push? Now, Clutch, you are right now muted. Sorry, there's some technical difficulties going on, so I'm going to be solo casting, guys. But a big west side push coming out for Cat Fast Nation. They're being very bold, and I like this. And on the other side, we got an east side push as well. Militant, Silent, Demise, and Taka 001 coming with the east side. You can see a big positional flank. Just looking at the minimap, everything looks so good for the Cunninghams. Clutch, you're back!
I'm back! Everything's good to go, guys.
Ah.
Everything's good to go. Don't worry.
I saw the ninjas roping down. I'm glad you fended them off. You karate chopped a lot of people.
Yep.
Everything's okay.
I'm glad I still have my ninja stars in my left suit jacket pocket,
That's
ready
right.
to go, because I'm right-handed. I throw with my right hand. We're all good to go. Apologize about that, but I'm back. WC-132 Militant taking that south approach all the way to be able to set up some kind of shots and fire. Maybe if Taka 001 does move in for the flag cap, of course, he'd be incredibly exposed if he did that. But why not? Let's play aggressive here, guys. Commander J is going to be leaving this rocky area.
All the 1390s are spotted out by Commander J, so you're going to see some sort of push in. What is the reaction of the Cunninghams? They're going to go to cap, it looks like. Silent Demise, Taka 001, and Militant all forming together. A. Martin is leading the charge as well. Going to be a good proxy spot for the upcoming brawl. Not sure how it's going to go down, honestly.
Oh, game is rigged. Yep, he's trying to get a shot across the way. He is the only one spotted, though, Andre.
Yes.
As of right now.
And peekaboo pretty soon here. 1390 is going to show themselves. Silent Demise is going to get a big shot from Godzilla Mode.
And Rummy rams right into A. Martin going, take that, Cookie Monster. Game is rigged. 1196 out of 1440. Has been taking the most damage. No, that's Godzilla Mode now. 373. Militant 83 trying to run around into RNG is rigged. And another shot from Silent Demise. He's going to take another hit from Angel of Darkness in the T1. 56 HP from him as he's going to back out. Taka 001 from Cunninghams is the only one in front of Cap Fast Nation. He's going to get surrounded and destroyed.
Great movement out of Cap Fast Nation. They're able to trick their opponents in saying, hey, all of our 1390s are over on the west side. Countess and Commander J were expecting the 1390s to swing over. They were playing defensive while the other three 1390s swung in and tried to do damage. Actually, it was two 1390s and a WZ-132, but they got shredded apart 5v3. The Cunninghams misreading the situation, thinking that one thing, and of course the opposite happened. And from that, they are down 5 minutes left. That's half the battle still. And they have 2 tier 8s and a single T1 to clean up.
It is still half the battle, but as a reminder, since there's no tier 8 point rule, the spread of Cunninghams, they are down 17 tier points against 41, could keep them still alive with 4 minutes and 41 seconds. So that means Cap Fast Nation, you're going to have to make a decision and go and chase down or go for the flag capture here. Now, of course, they have so many tanks still left alive. Going for the flag capture would be the ideal choice. But Countess with 602 out of 1,100 HP is going to climb to the very top of the mountain and get in a defensive spot for that. Now, the rest of Cap Fast Nation to the south is hardly even moving. And yes, they are low on health, and they're going to have to be cautious.
Yeah, they're reloading right now, I think. And now that they're done with that, they should be pushing out right now, actually. And we're going to see
there they
the
go.
mobilization, yeah.
Good call, Andre. Game is rigged. Will be the furthest to the north. Angel of Darkness will take the east approach, and then go to the north side with Baguk and the T1 holding.
Gotta say his name right, Clutch.
I know.
Come on.
Hey, Moadib Audible. What sounds better, right? Baguk or Baguk? There you go, Baguk did it. Oh, man.
Commander J going to be spotted out pretty soon here as Game is Rigged is approaching his position. There it is. Commander J going to duck down as he knows he is spotted. Nope, got to come back up. Oh, Game is Rigged. Line the shot up.
No, misses. Pershing fires just over the bow of Commander J. Baguk in the T1 going to hide smartly.
Oh, Countess.
318. Now, Cap Fast Nation, again, the time is running short on them in order to do the cleanup, so they have to go for the flag. And that is going to draw out the rest of the fire here. But Game is Rigged takes a lot of hits. 132 out of 1440, and he goes down. Countess in the 1390 is able to clean that up. Yokobo in the T69 goes, hey, you know what? I know where you are. I'm going to come after you. I have more HP than you do.
He has more HP, but he doesn't have enough damage to actually kill him. He needs someone like Rummy to help things out. Yokobu taking shots from behind. Countess, though, has very limited shots left. He did miss one of them already. Commander J will go down here in a sec as RNG is Rigged also comes in and cleans up the kill. One more tier 8 tank left. Baguk was even... I'm so sorry. Baguk was spotted out as well. He's going to go down momentarily as Godzilla mode is approaching his position. And Countess, it's very easy to actually just overwhelm him, but again, they're going to wait until they are fully reloaded. I tell you, if they actually go for the kill and go to the top left corner, and Countess isn't there, they could be in a position where if they go for the cap, Countess could easily come back, reset the cap, run away, and then all of a sudden we have a tied-up game. So there are chances for Countess to have some clutch plays and tie it up, basically winning the battle, I would even say, because they're in a very, very bad losing position.
Yeah, and that draw would be very, very unfortunate for Cap Fast Nation and very fortunate for Cunninghams here. 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for 3 tanks to be able to get the capture. Countess peeking on the top of the hill, pointing his turret in, well, he's not going to be able to see anything really up here. But 1 minute and 30 left, and it looks like all the reloads are complete for the autoloaders of Cap Fast Nation. And they are going to be capping the red flag in a matter of time. Countess is going to sweep all the way to the west, well, halfway to the west from the middle section. And he's going to start to tiptoe north here to see if he can keep those resets going. Now, 1 minute 32 seconds is left for 1 tank. Now they have all 3 tanks on there, 27 seconds.
How does Countess react? He can still do this, guys. And they were checking the top left. No spots on, or at least they weren't lit up. So they're saying, okay, he's not in the top left. Countess is spotted out now. You know, with only 12 seconds left, I don't think he'll be able to make a clutch play. Whoa, gets a little bit of air there.
Sure does. 5 seconds left. Well, shot does ring out. It's a miss. Is he going to get the reset?
Nope.
No.
Red base captured, ladies and gentlemen. Cap Fast Nation will take the first battle in this best of 5. Two 5100s and 3 IS-3s for Cap Fast Nation against two 5100s, 2 IS-3s, and an Object 416 for the Cunninghams.
And Cunninghams will be in the red, spawning to the north. South side, as you see on the screen, will be Cap Fast Nation in the blue. They are up 1-0. No, that's not a glitch. It's not a typo. Cap Fast Nation did get a game on Cunninghams. Cunninghams are favored to win this, according to chat and according to many people, but Cap Fast Nation putting up a fight, and I'm glad to see that. Silent Demise being to the most northern section here in the window that IS-3. Good place to be, but no action yet.
Very defensive. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And kind of interesting for... Oh, no, is there a rotation? Commander J actually moving and mobilizing? Isn't that piggy?
I love that symbol.
Yeah, there's a little bit of mobilization for the red team actually heading to the east side. Let's take a look at that, Clutch.
Yep, it's Commander J along with Caster Starwind, that T1. He's going to push a little bit farther than Commander J. 5100 is going to peek around this wall, back and forth. Militant 83 calling SOS. I don't think he's been spotted yet. Sixth Sense not popping up for him. Caster Starwind will continue to creep down slower and slower on the east. Now this could be a split push here.
Wow. This is really interesting. Now, the Cap Fast Nation team has not really moved at all. They're still in the same position, as you can see, in the south block. And their opponents are approaching from the center and the east.
A. Martin, Commander J going to meet each other on the railroad tracks. A. Martin's going to head further south, scouting the way for the 5100. Every shot counts.
And
every
there it is.
point of HP.
A. Martin is spotted out, so that's going to be the cue. The entire Cap Fast Nation team needs to start mobilizing, but they haven't yet. A. Martin taking a little bit of damage. Angel of Darkness not able to finish the kill. Oh no, and Angel of Darkness is going to go down for that. And from here, this should be the pretty, well, it's not necessarily obvious, but, you know, having, no, A. Martin just went blind. Having two T1s over on the east side kind of says, well, there's a range where the entire Cunningham team could be coming out from that area.
Well, the setup right now from Cap Fast Nation is still in the GH23 line, and their turrets are not pointed that way. But here is
they haven't moved. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. This is so bad for Cap Fast Nation. Like, they're going to be in a really tough spot because of how long they've waited. The IS-3, the IS-3s, and the 5100 are over there screening the cap, making it so hard. This path right here, once tanks traverse here, they're going to be blown up so fast. So you have to be careful.
And
Rummy definitely getting into some crossfires.
That blow up. Yokobo down to 385. RNG is rigged, takes another hit on his IS-3. And Militant 83 trying to land another shot against RNG. He does. Comps in the Object 416 going to go for the surround. And there goes Silent Demise taking down RNG. 14 HP left for Yokobo. And it looks like Countess will move in. Nope, he's going to turn his turret the other way. Shot missed against Yokobo. Milton 83 is able to clean that up. No, excuse me, it was Comps in the 416. Now Godzilla mode and Game is Rigged are going to be targeted by Countess right through this window. A beautiful shot by him. Militant 83 will stick on the 5100. Countess will actually pull back and target fire the 5100 that is going to be leaving the scene here. But Militant 83 goes down to Godzilla mode. Comps cleans that up in his 416. And the chase is on for Countess and Game is Rigged. Blue Base still under attack. It's 37 seconds left to go with just one tank on the capture point. Countess is looking to take down Game is Rigged as fast as he can here. The last remaining tank for Cap Fast Nation.
Right, 30 seconds left until the cap is done, but Countess will be reloaded in time before the cap actually elapses, unless more people show up in the cap, which is completely possible. But I think these guys are going to pad their stats.
Countess gets the kill.
Just kidding.
Cunninghams are able to take battle number 2.
Dallas, Houston, or Austin. And the hippos, of course, are not real hippos.
Amarillo by morning.
They're the incredibly gigantic people that live in those 3 areas. No, those are the 3, I think, fattest
Oh, that's sad.
or morbidly obese cities in America.
That's terrible.
Houston, Austin, and Dallas.
What do we have for tanks, my friend?
4 T-69s and a 1390 for the Cunninghams against a T-32, an Object 416, a Pershing, and 2 1390s for Cap Fast Nation. So interesting, a lighter lineup for the Cunninghams. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah, those T-69s, 4 of them.
Oh,
4
game's
shots.
rigged.
Whoa.
Getting into bad position. He gets tracked.
No,
Oh,
no.
he's going to go down. He's dead. He's so dead.
Comps with one more shot gets the kill on the T-69. That is a huge blow to Cap Fast Nation. All these T-69s have to do is just find the rest of Cap Fast Nation and load upon them.
I mean, see this bull right here? This is like what you want to stay away from on proc when you're doing your scout runs. You can see just by how it works out. All they have to do is poke over, and especially knowing what else is at. Now, if you have like 4 1390s with you and you're doing that run, it's a little bit better, but a Pershing, a T-32, they take a long time to actually get into position.
They do take a long time to get there. Now the T-32 and the Pershing from Cap Fast Nation are in the position they need to be, but too little, too late. Militant unloads his shells into the side of Rummy. Rummy trying to hold the line here and fight to the death. A. Martin, T1, going to be cruising up next to him, going, you know what, take a shot at me, because if they do, it's going to leave the rest of his teammates open to draw in to get the fire up against Rummy, and RNG is rigged. Comps, 551 and a 1350. He gets the kill. No, Countess able to clean up that kill, and Taka 001 takes him down. Godzilla Mode takes one of the T-69s with him, but now the Object 416 way far away. He was trying to get a couple shots against Comps, and the other tank that's still left alive here, Yokobo.
Remember, this is a very late lineup for the Cunninghams, so they won't have the sustained burst damage to actually take out every single one of these tanks. Of course, T-69s, it's only 4 shots. You're doing average 900 damage, 940, 950 around there. So Godzilla Mode, he's going to get out of here as well, but Commander J is on his trail, and he should be able to clean him out. I was thinking the 416 could actually kill a lot, while Godzilla Mode is just playing it really, really well. T1 getting in the way, just slowing down Godzilla Mode for Commander J. He's going to line up shots along with the T-69s. Oh my goodness. And this is going to be a very easy Cunningham win.
Commander J almost lines up that last shot, but it goes to Militant 83. Only tank left alive that can do damage is Yokobo in the Object 416. He destroys Comps, but here comes the 2 remaining T-69s up above the ridge, and they're going to force themselves down upon Yokobo's position here. And 3 tanks against 1 that can do damage and abrasive. The T1's going to be camping next to the flag cap.
Using the hull pretty smartly, I would say. Taka is going to take damage, but the 1390 just rushes behind him. Down he goes. Not a lot of armor on that 416, Object 416, so you can see how fast they go down. And Abrasive is the last T1. He's just going to put himself out there. Really unfortunate because it came down to game is rigged. Just putting himself out in the crossfires of everything and everyone.
Nice shot from Taka, 001, the T-69. That'll be added to his stats. Cunningham takes battle number 3.
One 5100, one T-69, 2 1390s, and a WZ-132 for Cap Fast Nation. On the other side, the Cunningham sporting T-32, 2 T-69s, and 2 1390s. I would say it's really, really close, but it's slightly lighter for Cap Fast Nation, although they have the much better burst with that 5100, the 2 1390s, and the T-69. Those are 4 autoloaders, and especially with that 5100, that you're able to put out so much damage in the early stages. The question is, when can you ever use burst like that on this map? And I would say there's not a large percentage of the times where you have those engagements, right? 5100s are really good on maps that you will have those engagements, like Himmelsdorf, like Ensk, where it's just all out, we're going for it, we can use our 5100s to the best ability, but I really feel like a map like mine's not going to be as applicable.
That waterside push from those 3 tanks, A. Martin leading that charge in his tier 1, as the T-32, T-69, and the other T-69 from Taka 001, Militant 83, and Corpse 83, or excuse me, Corpse in the T-32 will push in here. Militant, that T-69 has performed very well in the league so far, and he's going to be pointing his turret up towards the hill to see if anybody's going to drop down in that area, and no one's going to be up there. No one's going to peek around that corner to try to scout or try to get some shots against his boys that are, wow, Comps takes down that T1. So Militant 83 is going to have to readjust here in a bit. But May Martin took some damage on his side. 83 at a 115. But he's going to be that sacrificial scout, it looks like, to peek around that corner first.
But check this out. This is some interesting play coming out here for Game is Rigged. Godzilla mode. They're all going for the island. They're trying to counter whatever is being sent over here. The problem is the center control. It is the Cunninghams, and they have great crossfire over there. On top of that, they can actually jump on their other tanks. We're going to see 2 different fights from 2 different angles.
Comps in his T-32 has a great shot angle right between these rocks, and he's going to try to land one more hit against Game is Rigged, or RNG is Rigged, excuse me. RNG is Rigged has 205 hit points at a 1350, and he's going to be able to try to get away from the Comps in the T-32. Comps actually shoots the rock, unable to land that last hit, but Rummy takes a hit on his side, and Kaunis is able to land that last hit from the beach.
Now, Kaunis, he put himself in a great position to get those shots, but he's going to pay for it. But look at this. Commander J is now going to punish anybody that went for Kaunis. So you can see these layers from the Cunninghams. They're playing it so smart, and they're having these combination attacks work out so incredibly well. They're always staying ahead in the initiative, and now Game is Rigged. He's a dead monkey right now.
Commander J indicating to his team that he was reloading. Now he's going to try to scout on who, what, when, where, why on the island to the south. And he will be reloaded here in a couple seconds. Game is Rigged at 369 at a 1050. Such low HP for Cat Bass Nation right now. And Taka in the 69 is going to cruise on over. He doesn't care what fire he's going to take. And that allows Taka to get the shot for the kill. Not until after Commander J gets a shot himself in the 1390. Abrasive, the only one left alive here. That is at really low health here. Godzilla mode at 1076. And now the final push in of Commander J and Taka as they cruise around the rock here to get the final 2 kills for the Cunninghams to be able to win this series 3-1. Godzilla mode is gone. That does it. Cunninghams is able to take down Cat Bass Nation.